name is Edgar. I'm the director of Cleanfleets.net and grateful for the opportunity to be in front of you this afternoon. Unlike the previous speaker, I'll just admit to my own old age on needing to reuse my own glasses. It's nothing that the board did, but my 15 years on working on fleet issues, it's my own fault. It's not the board's fault. I'll draw your attention. There are two items. Really, my goal today is to punctuate the need for best bang for the buck, meaning quality projects. So there are a few focused comments that I'll offer. First of all, Autocar Truck submitted a letter that's attached to my speaker card, and Autocar Truck is an important technology partner with regard to hydraulic hybrid systems that are used by many of our refuse collection and recycling collection companies. And just a few items in Autocar's request to the board today is just because our fleet managers rely upon them to produce the severe service trucks that travel in urban communities. There are a couple different items that have been validated. The city of Orlando recently conducted a study demonstrating 48% less fuel consumption on a diesel platform. That's something very important because that corresponds to greenhouse gas reductions equivalent. The city of Orlando deployed 9 vehicles. The letter states the math, but the math works out to comparable to taking 542 mid-size vehicles off the road. So you put out 9 clean refuse recycling trucks with a hydraulic hybrid system equivalent to 542 mid-size vehicles. You heard previous testimony from Lung Association and Union of Concerned Scientists and others to get heavy-duty vehicle projects into communities, disadvantaged communities, and we think this is a key strategy. So before I leave the Autocar letter, just their ask is that the board staff look at the incremental cost of the vehicle. The current voucher is $40,000. The incremental cost of the truck is about $100,000. So we're asking, Autocar's asking in their letter just to ask board staff to look a little bit more detail at the voucher amount and perhaps look at increasing that to an $80,000 level to pay for most of the incremental cost of that truck to get more of those clean trucks out. In the time I have left, I'll just touch upon a letter that was submitted also to the docket on behalf of Clean Fleets, and just to touch upon reiterate our prior support for RNG projects. So we know that staff is looking at a multi-year approach. Chair Nichols, you indicated a multi-year approach and looking into where to spend the GGRF money. And we would just appeal to you that my dad grew up in Texas, so it's probably not polite to beat a dead horse. You've seen me for about 6 months talking about RNG projects, how important those are, and the fact that they're carbon negative fleets today. So I won't beat on that other than to say, because your staff has heard a lot from us on that, we're grateful for about $7 million being put aside in this program for projects that could be RNG projects. That's a good start. We want to do more with your staff over multiple years to get these types of projects into fruition. And our letter really talks about our desire to do that. So I'll just touch upon an opportunity to get rid of about 7,000 diesel collection vehicles. We could do that in big numbers. The Energy Commission indicates they have a program. We'd like to do vehicles in the thousands. There are programs in the hundreds. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks.